You know what's funny? Every single day we open Facebook, YouTube or Instagram and always see success. Someone just bought their new car, someone just made their first million, someone just launched a new business, and someone just posting a picture from his new luxury office. And all in a sudden, after quick scrolling for some minutes, all we think is that everyone is moving forward except us. But that's not a reality. Look, social media was never designed to archive failures. Nobody would wake up and post that I lost my business yesterday. Nobody shares a photo saying I couldn't pay my employees this month. All those moments stay hidden and success get published. Now think about some biggest entrepreneurs of this world. Elon Musk almost lost Tesla and SpaceX at the same time. Steve Jobs was fired from his company he founded. Countless successful founders have gone through failed businesses, rejected ideas, massive debts, and years where nothing worked. We always admire the ending of the stories, but we rarely stop to read the chapters of their life which were the most painful parts. Whenever we look at the reels or the posts of the billionaires, we always forget that once there was a person who was sitting alone, thinking if everything was over tonight. So why is that when many people lose this business and they find it almost impossible to restart? I don't think that they are just lazy to restart, and I also even don't think that they are lack talents. I think that's failure don't just take away money, they also take away the confidence. They also take away the courage to restart. It makes you question every decision you've ever made, and also when you owe money to people, every phone call feels heavy, every morning starts with pressure, and every new idea feels risky. It's hard to think creatively when your brain is focused on survival. There's another problem no one talks about, that we often compare our worst chapters with someone else's best chapter. We often compare our behind the scenes with someone else's trailer, and all we think is that someone else is blessed in something doing and we are just cursed in doing everything. The most successful entrepreneurs that you're watching today probably has years of failure that nobody have seen, because no one was there to record the moments of failure. We always record the success, and we only meet people after they've just figured everything out. I've also noticed something else, that the people who eventually succeed are not always the smartest in the room. They aren't always the luckiest, the richest, the most blessed person. They are always the person who just get recovered year by year, business by business, failure by failure, and they just found out how to figure out how to restart. And that's the courage I need inside you. I'm not saying that they avoid failure, they just refuse the failure to become their identity, and that's the difference between them and you. There's a huge difference between saying that my business has failed and I'm a failure, and that's the ultimate point you're just missing out. Try to restart, try to refocus, try to think that what mistakes did you make in the previous one. Look bro, I'm not saying that restarting is easy. Debt is real, responsibilities are real, family pressure is real, and also the fear of being judged by the society is also real. Especially in our society, people are often more afraid of what others will say than just restarting. But staying stuck in your failed position is more expensive than having a calculated success and a calculated restart, because look, no one is going to provide your food, no one is going to take care of you, no one is going to take your medical bills, no one will take the responsibilities of your family, no one will take the responsibilities of your failure. So don't just be the person who is always afraid of being judged by the society. The society will always look for the people who are failure to make the topic of their gossip. But the longer we stay frozen, the more confidence we actually lose, the more courage we actually lose to restart. So don't just be frozen. I'm still building my own journey. I'm still building my own life. So definitely I won't have all the answers of the questions. But one thing I've learned is this. Every successful person has a chapter they don't like to talk about. A chapter filled with mistakes, losses, and uncertainty. The difference is that they didn't let the chapter become the ending of their story. So if you're watching this after losing money, after losing a business, after losing something, don't just let the bad chapter of your life ruin the entire book, because also besides this all of the failures, you need some stories to tell when you become successful. Think positively. Your stories will remain shining in the positions of the crown when you become successful one. But if the failure lets you remain frozen, you will just destroy yourself day by day. Look, what I'm trying to say is businesses fail, ideas fail, investments fail, but the people who eventually win are usually the ones who keep building anyway. Maybe your next move doesn't have to be the most perfect one, but it has to be your next move. Goodbye.